Who is Daniel Larson?
The only place that might be suitable for me is an asylum. But there's too many vampires.
Hey guys, I just accidentally donated 40 cents to fucking Children's Hospital.
If you've been on TikTok or on the internet for a while, you probably already knew who he is. But if you don't, Daniel is an ex-American YouTuber or TikToker and is not only a mentally unstable person, but his actions are, and there's no other word for it, criminal. On April 30, 2024, he was arrested on federal charges after allegedly threatening to bomb the White House. However, as you can tell, this is not the first time he has been arrested. He's actually been arrested a handful of times for his vile antiques. After his arrest in April, we made a video titled The Many Victims of Daniel Larson, covering some of many victims of Daniel Larson. But today, we will be doing an Iceberg video on the one and only Mr. President. If you clicked on this video, you probably already know how an iceberg chart works. But just in case, let me explain. The higher up entries on the iceberg chart represent common knowledge, well-known facts and information about Daniel Larson, essentially just the tip of the iceberg. As you move down the chart, the entries become more bizarre and disturbing. So, where did the iceberg come from? Actually, it's from icebergcharts.com. That means I didn't create it, and yeah, I know. I'm as disappointed as you are. But that doesn't stop this iceberg from being interesting. Let's take a look at this chart and try to identify and explore some of the entries about Daniel Larson. I'll play some suspenseful background music to set your mood, because things are going to get a bit weird. Here we go! Above the surface, Grace VanderWaal. Grace is an American singer, songwriter, and actress that Daniel Larson has been obsessed with since he was around 17. Daniel often mentioned Grace in his videos, making increasingly bizarre claims. In March 2021, he went as far as saying that he and Grace had officially started dating.
This message is to Grace VanderWaal and to the fans. We are officially dating. Grace VanderWaal has told me to make this public. We are officially dating. So please, everyone, stay tuned.
By November 2022, he claimed he would be collaborating with her in a Zoom meeting, likely something his management had led him to believe.
This is Daniel Larson. If you don't already know, I might be collaborating with Grace VanderWaal.
Throughout the years, trolls would pretend to be Grace, and Daniel would embarrass himself by taking to these fake accounts about disturbing and often sexual subjects. This obsession and the manipulation by trolls only made his behavior more erratic and concerning. Mr. President! Daniel begins uploading videos to his TikTok account announcing his candidacy for the 2020 and 2024 presidential elections.
So, in the year 2024, I'm going to be starting my presidential campaign.
Phone addiction. Daniel is clearly addicted to his phone and is always seen with it. Due to his long-running homelessness, he charges his phone in public places and sometimes on private property. When spotted by fans, he's usually talking or pretending to talk to someone on the phone, often claiming it's security. One reason he remains homeless is that he refuses shelters that don't allow constant phone use. During the 2022 Denver Colfax Marathon, in which Daniel participated, he was on his phone the entire time, which likely contributed to his 6.5-hour marathon time. The fog era. Strange things began happening in his videos. His phone's front camera would break, causing the footage to become foggy. Trolls eventually took advantage of his vulnerability and mental health, pretending to be CEOs for record labels. Daniel made multiple videos claiming to work for those record labels.
Hello, this is Daniel Larson, and I am planning to sign with Fine Dining Records. I want to say thank you to Mark, Matt, Jaden, Gabe Itch, and Ray Pist. Thank you so much for all your support, and I can't wait to work with you. See you on the flip side.
TikTok Live. On May 6, 2021, Daniel went live on TikTok completely naked. As you'd expect, he got banned right away. But guess what? The next day, he made a new account and did the exact same thing. However, he did explain why he went nude on live. The only issue was that he did it in a protest for overturning Roe v. Wade.
But basically the reason on why I went nude on social media, and I'm going to try to make this as short as possible, is I was told by this fake management that I was to go nude. It was like an audition for a porn, like a regular adult porn shoot that was going to help my career blow up. They said it would give me tons of views and it would help me out.
Roe v. Wade speech. On June 24, 2022, a protest regarding the reversal of Roe v. Wade took place, and someone made the mistake of giving Daniel Larson the microphone. What happened next was nothing short of chaotic. He then started sharing his entire life story, including how he exposed himself on TikTok Live and his obsession with Grace VanderWaal. Just as he was about to dive into the details of his porn career, an organizer cut him off.
So I have autism, a very minor case of autism. I'm very well spoken. So I'm actually out here right now because I'm in a current lawsuit, court case, because my life is at risk. And I'm going to explain why that happened. I'm going to explain exactly why that happened. So because of my autism, my grandmother passed away of cancer. They ended up getting me to go onto TikTok Live and go completely nude on live. And at the time, there was 3,000 people. 3,000 people in that live. And it went worldwide viral. Worldwide viral. And it kind of ruined my career because at the time, I was really inspired by a singer named Grace VanderWaal.
Surface level. Olive Garden incident. On December 10, 2023, Daniel Larson caused a scene at an Olive Garden in Denver during a YouTube live stream. He attempted to get a table for 8, claiming he was meeting celebrities, including Grace VanderWaal. Despite being asked to stop filming, he refused, citing imaginary management instructions. Daniel escalated the situation by yelling at staff, attempting to perform citizens' arrests, and ultimately pulling the fire alarm. This led to his removal by police and a year-long ban from the restaurant.
I've been in here numerous of times, okay? I am dating another celebrity, okay? They have a management, they have a security team. They are already here, okay? So they're already here. They're out in the parking lot. I have an FBI investigator. I work for the Secret Service. They're investigating as well. They're investigating my entire fan base to make sure that like I am safe and I don't get trolled anywhere I go. Okay, I just got sent a picture of the police holding Grace to a car outside. I have full proof of Grace being assaulted. Coming in, pictures and everything.
We've been very nice. Like, that's what I'm gonna tell you. You're not filming me, correct?
I am legally required to.
No, you can actually just leave now.
I don't have to leave. The FBI is here. I have fucking photos.
Okay, sir, this is what I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna calm down right now. You're gonna stop filming me, or I'm gonna call the police and they're gonna remove you from here. I know that's what you want, I know that's what you're famous for on TikTok, but we are not doing this. You're gonna curse at me again, or you're going to leave.
I never cursed.
Okay, sir, what I'm gonna tell you right now is you're gonna stop filming and you're going to leave, or I'm going to call the police right now.
Go ahead and call the police.
Thank you.
I just got sent pictures and photos of Grace being assaulted. I'm not gonna just sit here and call those photos fake. I got FBI.
I'm gonna ask you again not to curse if there's children in here. I'm gonna ask you again.
I have photos.
I need you to lower your voice.
I just got word from the FBI and Rick Yorn, LBI Entertainment, that you are being sued.
Okay.
I just got notified that Rick Yorn at LBI Entertainment, who is the CEO, has called the head manager and the CEO of all Olive Gardens, and you're fired.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, sir!
Panera Bread incident. On November 10, 2023, Daniel Larson had a public meltdown at a Panera Bread in Westminster, Colorado, during a Discord call. Fans recognized and harassed him, leading to Daniel shouting at employees, flipping a table, and making threats. He screamed slurs, hit himself, and claimed his location was leaked. Despite the chaos and police involvement, Daniel wasn't arrested, but was banned from the restaurant.
No, I'm not. Those people are causing the situation. Stop telling me.
You're cursing me. Get out of my store.
I'm not putting hands on you. I'm not putting hands on you. Try me. 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 Try me.
Look at this crackhead.
I can go right ahead. I can go right ahead. Fans are leaking my location, bitch. Fans are leaking my location, bitch.
Soaking incident. On March 17, 2024, trolls dumped a bottle of water over Daniel's head. The video shows it from different angles, one from inside a troll's car and another up close. One troll walks up to Daniel, tells him to look away, and when he does, they drench him, making Daniel jump before they quickly take off. Casino incident. On February 15, 2023, around 2 a.m., Daniel was found in the bathroom of the New York casino by two security guards. They aggressively tried to get him off the toilet to kick him out. Daniel responded by screaming and telling them they weren't going to do anything, while the guards kept yelling at him to leave. Eventually, they managed to open the stall door, which made Daniel lunge at one of them. The guard told him to calm down and asked if he was acting stupid. Daniel fought with the guards all the way out, insisting he hadn't done anything wrong.
You know it. Get the fuck up off the toilet. No, you fucking won't, bitch. No, you fucking won't. You aren't gonna do shit.
Let's go right now.
No.
Walk out. Walk. Let's go.
Don't yell at me. I said don't yell at me. I said don't yell at me. I didn't do anything.
The drone incident. This happened on December 30th, 2023. Daniel was stalked by a drone controlled by a TikToker at Bums and Drones. On the day, Daniel uploaded a TikTok of himself outside a supermarket, probably a Safeway, with a buzzing sound in the background. He turned his camera to show a drone flying above him, telling viewers that drones will be reported and threatening unspecified legal action against Bums and Drones. The drones kept following him until New Year's Eve 2023. That's when Daniel called the police after spotting what he thought was the same drone again. In a later TikTok, it appears the police were confronting the person responsible for the drone.
We have people now that are using drones to try to track me, and I will end up reporting it to the police. Please stop filming me before I call the police.
Below the waters. The Pinterest account. On November 20, 2020, a Pinterest account linked to Daniel started popping up all over the internet. This account had a board called Girl Crushes, and the stuff on it was way more disturbing than you'd think. There were tons of pictures and albums of young girls. At first, Daniel tried to deny it was his account, coming up with all sorts of excuses. He claimed Flexburger was setting him up, said his account got hacked, and, so on. But eventually, he came clean and admitted it was his.
I created the Pinterest as a way to go viral.
The Pinterest is a way. Wait, sorry. Could you explain? Could you just repeat that?
Yeah, so I made the Pinterest as a way to go viral at that time.
Of course, it's a smart way, right?
Yeah, and then I told the fans that
it was Flexburger, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And not Flexburger, but you know what I mean. I threw it off.
It was a bunch of them. It was a lot of them.
Then when it went viral, it did actually get hacked. So that is the truth.
Yeah, it got worse.
Then it got worse.
Yeah. What about
It quickly became clear that Daniel wasn't just a goofy guy with dreams of making it big in music. He was a genuinely troubled individual. Green shirt. Daniel has this habit of wearing the same clothes for way too long. His lack of clean outfits probably adds to his rumored bad smell and health issues like scabies and trench foot. People think he doesn't change clothes often because he's homeless. But this also happens with other autistic folks who actually have the means to switch things up. Even when Daniel gets to the chance to change or shower, he usually doesn't. The first piece of clothing that became a big deal in the Daniel Larson saga was the famous green shirt. He wore this specific Sport Tech men's moisture wicking camo hex t-shirt in green for about 4 months and 21 days, or 141 days to be precise. IHOP incident. On December 16, 2023, Daniel went to a Denver IHOP knowing he couldn't pay his bill. He stayed for an hour after getting his bill, waiting for his management to pay. The server dealing with him was begging him to pay because she wanted to go home and put her kids to bed. She was getting more and more frustrated since she had stayed past her shift just to handle Daniel. But Daniel didn't care and kept saying someone else was paying through the app. The waitress reminded him that he had said that an hour ago, and it still hadn't happened. Then, Daniel changed his story, saying a manager was calling the cops and he was now waiting for them. He argued with the server, saying he'd pay the bill if they called off the cops. She agreed and walked away. Eventually, the police arrived, and it was the same officer from the Olive Garden incident. They let Daniel leave without paying on the condition that he didn't come back. Once again, letting him get away without any real consequences, boosting his delusions of grandeur even more. Why would he even do that?
Listen, I don't think you understand. I can't go home until you pay your bill.
I said I was going to be paying it online. I have somebody else that's going to be paying through the app.
Okay, but you said that almost an hour ago. My shift's been over for almost an hour.
Yeah.
I really want to go home.
Right, but the other manager called the cops, so I'm waiting for them to show up now.
No, you can pay your bill so that I can go home.
Well, I now have to wait for the cops
No,
as
you
well.
don't have to wait for the cops. You can pay your bill and the cops don't even have to come.
But I thought they were already on their way, so what is it?
I have no idea what it is. All I know is I really want to go home, and you're preventing me from getting my children into bed, and that really sucks. I was supposed to be home an hour ago.
Okay, then I will pay the bill if they call off the police.
Okay, well, let's make sure that happens, and I'll go talk to my boss for you. But can you make sure that happens?
Yes,
Thank you so much.
I will work on that for you.
Put my children to bed.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Transgender. On multiple occasions, especially in 2020 and 2021, Daniel has declared his intention to transition into a transgender person, or, as he puts it, transgender. Fans have conjectured that Daniel was instructed by management to say these things in order to gain attention or simply for entertainment value. Moreover, Daniel has never brought up this subject after 2021, has not shown any clear signs of gender dysphoria, nor intentions to pursue any actual treatment such as hormone therapy.
I am planning on becoming transgender, and I am going to... I've been thinking about this since I was 18, and I now go by she, they. Hello everyone, this is Daniel Larson, What do you think about me changing into a female? So I have made my decision. I am not going to become transgender.
The Houston Saga. Next up, we've got the wild Houston Saga from late March 2023. Daniel rolled into Houston on March 29th, and the very next day, chaos ensued. He uploaded a video of himself getting kicked out of the Greyhound bus station. Later, he posted more videos from inside the same station. As soon as the staff realized he was back, they kicked him out again. In one of the videos, you can hear an employee telling Daniel he was being kicked out for calling the cops during his first visit. Daniel said he got a death threat, which is why he called 911. Then, Daniel posted a video from inside a Bonchon restaurant. As soon as trolls started calling the place about him, he got kicked out again. Daniel called the cops over being doxxed and waited outside. He claimed the restaurant got a bomb threat from a troll, but in the background, all the customers were still happily eating inside, while Daniel was the only one outside. After getting kicked out again, he went live on TikTok back at Bonchon, and to everyone's surprise, got kicked out again. Daniel then posted a video of him arguing with the police, yelling at them to call in dispatch, and flipping them off at the end.
Into the police department that you guys are not cooperating. Call f***ing dispatch. Call f***ing dispatch.
We have to come back as criminal trespass.
Okay, you're putting me in physical danger. I told you that I was getting doxxed.
Down in the depths. Hollywood sex party. In August of 2023, Daniel Larson made an absurd claim that he was at a Hollywood sex party with Beyoncé and Taylor Swift, while oddly excluding others like Nicki Minaj and Kanye West. He shared wild and unverifiable stories about these parties, raising eyebrows. The situation escalated when a Reddit user posted texts where Daniel mentioned wanting underage attendees, causing significant concern and controversy among his followers.
Hey everyone, so I am so happy to announce that I will be having a Hollywood sex party tonight. And I'm going to tell you guys who will be invited. Darcy Lynn Farmer will be invited. Grace will be invited. Taylor Swift will be invited. Beyoncé will be invited. Nicki Minaj is racist. She's not invited. Kanye West is a bitch. He's not invited. Jacob Sartorius is invited. Donald Trump is invited. I would love to have gay sex with him. And Joe Biden is not invited because he's too sleepy. He would probably sleep through the entire thing.
The Golden Hotel Incident. On December 23, 2023, Daniel Larson was kicked out of the Golden Hotel in Golden, Colorado, while he was live on TikTok. Daniel argued with the staff, who received calls warning them about him. He demanded the phone number of the complainant, and when denied, cursed, broke a glass sign, and threatened to violate his probation. The hotel manager called the police, but Daniel left, yelling and threatened to leave Colorado due to businesses reporting him.
Excuse me, can I get, by chance, the manager that talked to me just a couple minutes ago? I just need the number that they were talking to for proof.
Yeah, but you were asked to leave our property. You're not allowed to stay here, and I'm gonna call the police department.
I'm aware, but I just...
Please leave our premises right now.
I'm asking for the number that called.
I am asking you
because
and telling
it was
you
Indulge.
to leave.
It's been Woody's Pizza. It's been every...
He's recording you.
I don't care. It's been every business on this street. And it's a red flag when all of Golden knows about who you are, Daniel.
It's because I'm fucking famous.
I don't care. I don't care if you're famous.
So
they're calling our business saying that you're causing trouble. And right now, you are causing my property trouble. So I need you to leave.
Okay, then I'll leave the fucking state of Colorado.
Bye. See you later. Are you serious right now?
Yes.
Why? That's why you're kicked out. Get out. I'm calling the police. Get out.
You guys are ridiculous. Like, just because I booked a motel room?
Don't break my stuff. Don't break my stuff. Get out, Daniel. Now. Get out. Don't come back. If you come back,
Then I'll leave fucking Colorado.
Get out. Get out.
Then I'll leave fucking Colorado.
Get out of my property now.
Then I guess I'll violate fucking probation and leave Colorado.
Goodbye.
Because all this fucking town is reporting me.
Goodbye.
Taxi incident. On December 28, 2022, Daniel pulled a fast one on a taxi driver after being asked to pay for his ride. The fare was $35.85, and he kept trying to use his Medicaid card to pay for it, not realizing that Medicaid only covers rides to and from doctor's appointments. This led to a heated argument with the taxi driver about whether Medicaid was a valid payment method. Eventually, Daniel was kicked out of the car after he threatened to have the driver fired from his job.
8.1. Listener-supported public radio.
Give me 1 second. Let me try this.
Use the same card. You use both cards already. You use those cards already. You don't have no money.
Give me 1 second.
What's that?
I'll get out.
How are you gonna pay before you get out?
I don't know. You just told me to get out. So you just told me to get out.
Get out, please. Get on my fucking card, dude.
Okay.
Get on my fucking card, dude.
I said I will.
Get on my card.
Okay, I said I will.
Get on my car now.
Can I at least put my stuff in
Get
my
on my
pocket?
car now. I don't care. Get on my car, dude.
I am.
Get on my car.
I said I am.
Get on my car now.
I said I am. Give
Move.
me 1
Get
second.
on my car.
Excuse me.
Move. Get on my car.
Don't have that attitude with me.
Get on my car,
I
dude.
said don't have that attitude.
Get on my fucking car now. You don't have no fucking money. You're gonna. How do you want me to say? Please get out. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I
Get
said
the fuck out of here now.
I said I was.
Get on my car now, dude. I'm not fucking joking around, dude.
Okay, you're being very, very unprofessional. I'm going to call your work and I'm going to get you fired.
Yeah, call my company and tell them you don't have no money to pay the transportation never. You fucking cheater, dude.
They told me they told me when I called that
Get
they
on my
take
car,
Medicaid.
dude. Get on my car, dude. Get on my fucking car.
All right.
Get on my car.
Spotify hack. In June 2023, Daniel's official Spotify got hacked by some unknown trolls. They're still messing around, leaving weird messages for Daniel and changing stuff like his playlists, profile photo, artist text, and more. No one knows who's behind it yet. When the page first got hacked, it displayed a photo of Jojo Siwa making a peace sign, along with a message that read, "This page has been hacked by Jojo Siwa." And when he got hacked the second time, it displayed the photo of someone identified as Jared Fogley. And the caption, "This page has been hacked by Jared Fogley. I will return it to Daniel if he pays me $1,500. Planet Fitness bathroom kickout. On February 10th, 2023, Daniel got kicked out of a Planet Fitness bathroom by a female employee while a male gym-goer accused them of loitering in the men's bathroom. Daniel kept asking the employee to leave the bathroom if they wanted him to get out and kept insisting they were breaking the law and were spying on him. He also falsely claimed that a female employee called him names and threatened to report her.
And you started spying. And then you want to start cussing me out.
Come on. You're recording and all that good shit, but that's cool. Come on. You hold the shit up.
Come on, let's go.
But I'm just saying I was doing nothing, and then you started cussing the hell out of me.
Welcome to the men's restroom. Come on, let's go.
This guy's hot.
Come on, let's go.
I'm not.
You're hot. You high as a motherfucker.
Don't even call me that.
Come on.
Don't even fucking call me that.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm not easy to move my words.
Okay? You called me a okay? You called me a coward.
But you don't. What?
Well, what is your name? I'll call it in.
No, if you
Well, what's your name?
You don't even know my name. Let's go.
Yes, because I'm gonna file reports for calling me like names and shit.
I didn't call you a name at all. I said you need to get out. I have not called you a name.
But
No, please don't.
Deep enough. The Red Robin incident. On May 31, 2022, trolls posing as Grace persuaded Daniel to record himself masturbating in a Red Robin restroom. He spent an hour in the restroom before trolls got him kicked out by the employees. He was promptly banned from the establishment. Sleepy Joe incident. On January 15, 2022, Daniel deluded himself into thinking he had rented out an auditorium for a movie theater, and while idly perusing his phone in the auditorium, he came across a sleeping man whom he nicknamed Sleepy Joe. Quacko, who was Daniel's manager at the time, instructed Daniel to make a pornographic video with Sleepy Joe. The shower incident. As part of the May 2023 Flexburger leaks, Flexburger disclosed an earlier unidentified film of Daniel Larson sending a naked video of himself to what seems to be his mother Elizabeth Schimmer. The video contains Daniel using a towel on himself, then flashing his to the camera and pretending that he took a shower, despite being visually dry. The video ends with Daniel saying, "Not sure if you could see that well," and noting that the screen is a little foggy. Later, the video cuts to a message screenshot of what appears to be Elizabeth expressing being disappointed in Daniel and questioning why he would send such a thing to his own mother. Daniel then responds with a text saying, "Sorry, that was a hacker. My phone gets hacked every now and then. Just to remind you, I get hacked. I've never." The N-word. Daniel Larson has shown some racist tendencies, mainly using the N-word with a hard R. He's dropped this slur in various situations, sometimes out of anger, sometimes because trolls trick him by donating under names like Nick, prompting him to say it aloud, and sometimes just to call out those trolls. When someone told him it's not okay to use the slur, Daniel replied, "True, unless it's because you're really scared for your safety." But this doesn't really make sense since he's used to the word even when no one else is around or just to describe how people act. Daniel seems to think the N-word has self-defense properties because saying it might confuse an attacker, potentially diffusing the situation. Because of this odd reasoning, the community has started calling it his tactical word.
Whoever was just fucking messaging me could go to hell, you fucking Nick.
So fuck you, Nick.
Merc, you are a Nick.
He's a bitch and
You guys are fucking Nick.
Here.
Okay, Nick.
And this asshole Nick.
Fucking Nick.
Go to fucking hell, Nick. Anti-Chloe is a Nick.
So I am with the police, and we're trying to spread a message currently that we hate Nick. Do you think I'm stupid enough? Like, I know exactly what the f you're talking about. Your name is Nick, last name Gurr. Put it together, Nick.
Filmed a suicide. One time, Daniel was walking past the suicide bridge known for obvious reasons, and then heard someone screaming, and his remark, "Yep, there goes somebody." I don't know if you've ever been outside in a busy city at night, but there are always crazy people screaming. Daniel is so delusional. He heard some screaming, and he thinks someone just took their life. It's hard to believe.
Yep, there goes somebody.
Hospital incident. On January 26, Daniel Larson checked himself into a hospital, pretending to be sick just to get out of the cold Denver weather. After he got discharged, he was caught sleeping in the lobby and kicked out. He almost got arrested by a cop for refusing to leave the property. After getting kicked out, Daniel went live and angrily threatened to commit a mass shooting at the hospital.
I'm not trespassing at all. I was a patient.
I'm not going to argue with you. You're trespassing. It's time to go now, or you're going to end up in the jail. Your choice.
I don't understand because I was a patient. I got discharged.
You've been discharged and you were sleeping. You were told to leave.
I wasn't sleeping in the lobby at all.
Because I was there, so it's time to go now.
I wasn't sleeping in the lobby at all. Okay. And I told you I was waiting
now,
for.
Or I'm about to put you in handcuffs and take you to jail.
You can't do that because you like literally
so you're under arrest for trespassing.
No, I'm not.
Are you ready to go?
No, I'm not because I'm leaving.
So get up
but
and
I'm
leave
explaining
now.
to you.
No, we're done explaining. Or you can explain it to the judge.
I have a lawyer.
Okay, good. You're gonna need him in about 30 seconds. So get up and go.
Okay. I guess I'll plan on mass shooting on the place. Holy fuck. Treat me that way. I'll treat him with disrespect.